a competition, and we are two students of that competition. So we have been selected for business category, and along with us there are 13 more schools who have been selected for business category.
Very good, excellent. So first of all, let me congratulate you from the Singhania Public School in Songarh to have participated in this competition. You know, this is a competition which is started or hosted by the American government, and I understand that there are about 100 odd schools worldwide. So it is really a matter of great pride that sitting in Songarh, you are being able to participate in this international competition against American schools, whole lot of schools, and really, so you deserve compliments to be a part of this very select group. And also, I'm very happy that our school has been ranked as the best in project-based learning in the whole of Gujarat. So congratulations on that as well. And I understand that your topic that you chose was really the comparison of Songarh before JK paper got involved with CPM, and then what impact it has had afterwards on the lives, isn't it? So that was your topic, I understand. And I think you have brought out many factors in there which even a lot of us could not have thought about and imagined. And I think in your interviews, which I'd like to understand also what you felt and so on, but I believe there also you've been able to catalyze and see how the impact of this has been on lives of many, many people. And this is, in keeping with the theme of understanding and uniting, which is the theme of this cyber fair. Also, I think the purpose of this competition really is to bring out your creative side, your imaginative side, and also, how you collaborate with each other, how you research on topics, how do you ask people different things, and also, most importantly, according to me, the peer learning, how you learn from each other. I understand that the peer review is a very critical part in this competition and in this cyber fair. So really the peer review really is evaluating with your friends and colleagues how they evaluate your work and how you evaluate theirs. So those are the things that really come up, and I think those are the things that make us learn what this is about. So I want to compliment you on this, and I hope you will continue to participate in similar competitions and similar opportunities that come to you. So can you talk a little bit about your experiences also before I get into question and answer? I want to understand what you have learned, how you learned, what do you feel? What do you feel right now? English, Hindi, जैसा चाहे बताइए. Anybody.
I think by our experience, I'm more very jubilant, and I have a feeling of standing apart from the crowd and looking at things with different manner. What I used to look, but now I look at things with different manner. Now always I have a dream of interviewing someone, and this has come true in this competition.
Fantastic. Anybody else wants to share their feelings or their experience? What you learned, आपने क्या सीखा, क्या लगा?
So earlier we didn't know about JK paper much, but after this competition we came to know about JK paper, how it has affected the nearby society, and what type of things goes on in this company. We have visited company once, so it helped us to know about JK paper more and effects that it caused in nearby society.
Very good. I think the important thing is, while businesses are there, factory चलती हैं, but जो इसमें देखने की चीज़ है ना कि what is the impact this has apart from the business, how people's lives are impacted, how they change. That is what is important and I think interesting. It is not just Songarh, everywhere, all over. If our Prime Minister is talking of something in India and he wants to talk about the development, it affects everybody's lives, yours and mine, isn't it? So that is what we have to start thinking about and learning, because we are all part of this proud nation called India.
Could you share one experience while you were interviewing people? What are the things, the kind of things people talked about the plant? You interviewed Mr. Modi, the petrol pump guy, all these. What were your experiences from there?
Can you hear the question? Anybody?
So we became more confident by asking questions. We have never done interview like this before, but now we are very confident to ask questions to anyone, to interview anyone.
Fantastic.
People were very shy first to tell, or they were very shy after seeing so many cameras. But after they realized that these are the students who are telling us about what we didn't know about our surroundings, about the JK paper which near with them.
Very good. Very good. I'm very happy to hear this.
Sir, we have visited the people who were living here in this area since 50 to 60 years, and we came to know that JK Pepper has done many things in society in past also. They told us about the area that it was forest area earlier, but after JK Pepper it has developed very much. So we came to know about this society, the changes it have done in the society, sir.
Very good. I'm happy. You know, when we came here, this mill was already there, so we did not set it up. It was set up by some other people. Unfortunately, they had some problems, and this mill, Central Pulp Mills or CPM unit, was closed for many years. Then in 1992, we purchased it, and I remember I had come here because I look after the paper business, so I had come here to see it after we had purchased, and everything was closed, and there were very few people left in the colony, some of the very few old managers. And then how slowly we rebuilt it, put money, and we restarted this in 1994. And since then, due to the grace of God, we have been able to grow this and increase production and make it bigger and bigger every year. And it was actually one of the fastest cases, perhaps not only in Gujarat but must be in India, where a closed mill was revived successfully. So it is a very a matter of satisfaction for all of us.
Sir, would like to ask some questions to you.
Please, please.
Sir, where do you see the plant in the next decade?
The plant in the next decade will go where you people want to take it. After you finish school, you will do college, and hopefully you will want to join not only this plant but the group. So it is your dream and ambition which will take it. In 10 years' time, I don't know what I will think, but you will have to think, isn't it? You and maybe some of your other parents and friends who are living in that area. But clearly we want to grow it. We think that the paper business still has a great future in India. Basic reading and writing, the government's program of Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, you may have heard of it, which is through which schools like this run. Business, India is growing. And even today, you may know, you are living in Songarh, nearby, if you go away to near villages outside of Songarh, वहाँ अभी भी लोगों के पास में, जैसे आपके पास नोटबुक है, ब्लैक बोर्ड है, सबके पास वहाँ नोटबुक नहीं है ना. Many of them, they are still using very basic few books, or even maybe writing on slates. So they will have to get into this education. They will get notebooks, they will get new textbooks like you people do. You have seen many people nearby, poor children. So paper will be used. So like this, we will continue to grow. But the ultimate growth in 10 years is going to be where you want to take it.
So myself Shreya, and I want to ask that how did you like our website?
Your website is fantastic. It is wonderful. And I think a website reflects what you think about it, your feelings, and also it reflects your own creativity. The interesting thing about the website is you can always keep on adding new things and renewing it. So a website is a live sort of creature, and what life you bring into it depends on you again. How excited you are, what do you bring in, what changes, what activities you do. But it is wonderful.
Thank you, sir. Sir, how do you think that the JK paper after establishing have changed the society?
Sorry, after establishing,
In the society, nearby the people.
how it can impact society? See, basically, there are two parts. A business exists to earn money. But money is used for several things. Money is used for expanding the business, like the question that was asked first, what do you think about CPM in 10 years? Where do you want to take it? I told you where we started in 1992 and 94. The factory at that time was about 35,000, 40,000 tons. It had never produced 40,000 tons. Today, of total tonnage of the output. Today, the Songar unit itself is about 150,000 tons. So it has grown more than 3 times since then. So money is used to expand businesses. And that money is shared with the owners of the people who give the business money. They could be banks, they could be owners of the money, shareholders. But along with that, a business exists as a part of society and the local community. So it has its own responsibility, as a corporate responsibility, to give back to society. And that is why you will see at CPM or at Songar, we have been running many programs. They can be something from as simple as providing health camps, eye checkups, various medical camps which go into the forest areas, into rural areas, tribal areas. Then schools like this, we have established a school here. You are all getting educated. After getting educated, you are going to go out into the world. You are going to go to different parts of India. You may also go abroad, and you will be contributing to society and to your families. So we spend money on education, on medical facilities, and also one of the areas where we have been doing many things we do in Songar and also in our other locations in the group. We have been focusing on adult literacy. That means people who have not been as fortunate as you have been, who have grown up but don't know still how to read and write. We have done many programs in Songar, and you can find out from our different websites many stories about people. There's the story of this lady who did not know how to read and write first. So she went to the government authority, and then the government person said to put her thumbprint, angutha ka fingerprint on an official document. And she said, no, I have now learned through the adult education program how to sign my name. So she refused to put her fingerprint, and she signed. So small things. Many people, they don't even know how to count. You and I cannot think of a world where we don't know how to count, correct? We all know. But those people, think of those people who have not read, who have not gone to school. They are sitting, they are selling fruits and vegetables maybe on the cart. ठेले में खोमचे में बेचते हैं ना, बट वो रुपया आता है तो उनको गिनना नहीं आता है, आपके जैसे मल्टीप्लाई करना नहीं आता, ऐड करना नहीं आता. So when we do adult literacy programs, they learn. Then we have also been doing programs across our factories to teach people how to become owners of their own business, how to learn and jobs, not getting jobs, but becoming creators of jobs, livelihood, how they can stand on their own feet, manufacture things, small things for themselves and earn money. So that is how we want to impact society, by having everybody around us, and then they should really feel that this factories has a purpose, not just to earn money, but also to distribute it and improve the lives of people. आपके रिसर्च में ये बात आई थी?
Just give an example, if you can think of one.
JK Paper has helped to establish tea stalls and other businesses in nearby areas like Sohar and outer areas.
Very good, very good.
There was a girls' hostel nearby this school. They had problems with their geyser, sir. It was not working, and because of some reason, the girls there have to use that boot for boiling their water. So, sir, once one of the employees visited that school and found that the geyser is not working properly, so the workers here went there and see what was the problem. They noticed that the pipe was damaged only. It has to be recovered. So JK Paper has provided them a pump and get it repaired freely, sir. So this is one of.
Very good, very good. I'm happy to hear this.
So Spinach plantations, they have given land to many tribal people for planting and grow their own plantation plants for JK Paper.
Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Actually, that is a very important part of it, where these landowners had not, didn't know what to do. They could not grow good crops because a lot of those lands don't get too much of water, so they can't grow good food crops. But when they put these trees, and when the trees grow, then we buy them for the paper mill, and that way they can get income, and helps them in their livelihood. So livelihood, actually, as I was mentioning to you, is an important part of our thrust and thinking.
Sir, what are your suggestions for improvement?
Improvement in your science marks, or which I can't help you much with, or improvement in the school? I'm joking, but no improve.
Side and society.
See, society improvement will happen, as I said, if a business is valuable. If we continue to grow, work hard, and be prosperous as a business, then we'll have the money to be able to give back. If we don't have the money, how can we give back? At the same time, I think the important thing is, what is the values that we keep within ourselves? Do we want to help people? How do we think we can help people? In our small way. Everybody has different means. Some people can do more, some people can do less. Even you, in your own way, I'm sure you are helping somebody has a problem. You say, "Acha bhai, tumhare main thodi madad karta hu," isn't it? If your friend has a problem solving something for schoolwork and asks you for help, आप उनको help करते हो ना? So same way, as we grow, when we grow up, if our thinking remains that I want to contribute, and I want to contribute something outside my area also. So it is with those values. When in our group, we are lucky that the values that were there from the founders of the group of hard work, of caring for society, of seeing that we are valued citizens. Those become guiding principles. So that will continue. And that is how we will be able to contribute to society.
Sir, what suggestions can you give for improvement of our website?
That is a difficult one. I think the only thing I could suggest is that you have to keep, seeing that a website is very current, reflecting current affairs, new happenings. Second is, one way you can also see is you can visit some websites of other schools, India and abroad, and see if there is anything that you like. Maybe it could be the way the website is put up. It could be in colors, it could be in pictures. You don't have to do what they are doing. But sometimes when you look at something, you get ideas, no? ये अच्छा लगता है. Why don't we put this here? So like that, one way, the best way to learn is by looking around also. Is to see. And you like something, please put your own version to it. So that is the only suggestion I can give you at the moment.
Sir, I have a question. That Sonkar was earlier inhabited place for tribal people of Gujarat and Maharashtra. When you took the close pulse mill, what was the reaction the tribals gave to you? Was they very enthusiastic or were they rejected your plan?
No, they were enthusiastic because you see, they were earlier working when, let us say, tribals were involved in bamboo forest operations, and there were thousands of people involved. So when the mill closed down, they lost that part of the job and they lost their earnings. So similarly, workers, managers, after all, most people, particularly workers and others, come from this region. Managers, or educated, can move from place to the other, but they come from local, but the workers, etc., are all local. So when we started the mill again, they were happy that they could get some livelihood, they could get jobs. And slowly, as we have expanded, more and more people have been impacted. Now we don't do that much of bamboo forestry because that is now gone, but there is wood plantation. So people are involved with that now, in growing trees, in harvesting trees. And as the factory grows, there are more things. For example, if trucks come to the factory to bring things, you need a truck driver, isn't it? So like that, people are involved in many, many activities around this. And as you said, because of this, if somebody is able to put up a shop, then you need some assistant to run the shop also, no? So like that, people get work and employment.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for all your time, and I wish you good luck and in your studies and also in your lives. And I'll go back to finishing from where we started by saying the future is going to be what you want to build of it. Nobody else can decide the future.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I hope that was useful to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.